There's a few ways to shuttle Post Canyon. This just happens to be the way that my friends and I like to do it. So you're going to want to get this map. It's free on the Hood River County website. I'll put a link to it down below. The upper right-hand portion of the map, this is the bottom of the trail system. So if I zoom in here, you can see Lower Post Canyon staging area and Seven Seams staging area. These are the two last staging areas where people park. And this is where most people park to finish up the shuttle. But if you're going to start, you need to go towards the golf course. And the golf course is on Country Club. So you follow Country Club. And right here where it says Country Club Road, this is where the golf course is. And then you go to, there's a stop sign right here. It's a really weird intersection. And you just stay to the right, follow Ben's Hill, keep staying. And then you come down here and there's a orchard on this side, and then you go up the hill, and this is still Ben's Hill Road. You keep staying on this road, and then it's going to eventually turn into gravel. And so it turns to gravel. It turns to gravel right here. And so then you're going to follow this, and you're going to pass the staging area. So this purple section here, this is where people park. And then there's a bunch of ATV and motorcycle stuff. So the stuff to the southwest, that's ATV and motorcycle mostly. The red ones you don't really want to get on because the motorcycles will run you over. So just past the staging area here, you'll go past it, and then the road, you can make a right. So you make a right, and immediately you follow it up to the left. And zoom in here, keep coming up, and then people park about right here. So you park here, or drop off right here, and then this is basically where you're going to start your run. So let's already saw that. Let's pick a different color. Let's go smaller. So the trail starts right here. You'll start on 160. You'll follow 160. And then there's a three-way intersection. You make a hard right and just go a little bit, and then you make a left. And there aren't nothing technical so far. And then you'll come back here, and it's all pretty easy, a little bit up, a little bit down. And then I know I said stay off the red stuff, but you're not on this for very long. And then this is a little odd intersection. It doesn't really look like much, but you definitely want to go off to the right onto 150. And then when you do that, you've got some choices. And so if you go this way, go to 151. This is called Three Blind Mice. And Three Blind Mice is got some jumps on it, but it's maybe low intermediate with some intermediate and a lot of beginner stuff. And then this other side here, this 150 side, this is a little scary. This stuff is huge. And then when they reconnect, it comes back to being more moderate-ish stuff, maybe high intermediate to low advanced through here. And you're going to follow this up, and you're going to hit the road, and you're going to go ahead and cross over the road. Paused it and reoriented the map. So this is where we came 150, and then we hit this road here. This gravel road is actually Riordan Road. So you'll cross over it and then come through here. This stuff is really crazy, really big. This is FMX. There's a jump here called Postage Stamp. It's pretty scary stuff. Definitely advanced. Come through here. There's a couple more things that are super advanced. And come back down through here. You'll cross over a road. I don't know if it has a number or whatnot. It looks like it's one of these guys, but it's not a big deal. And you come through here, there's still a couple of big things you can do here. And then right here, this is Barn Door, and this is a really, really big jump. And then you pop out on Riordan Road, and so you'll take this gravel road this direction. I'm going to pause it and move it again. So you're going to be following this gravel road. And then you can either keep following the gravel road, or there's a little trail that goes up this direction. And then you can get into some pretty gnarly stuff up here. This is, name is escaping me. This is Gary's Trail. Just a sec. All right, it came to me. This is extended play. There's some really crazy big dirt stuff here. Then you're gonna cross over, and there isn't anything big here. You'll go over this little extension road, and then you go through this. This is Bad Moto Scooter, and most of this is pretty simple stuff. Intermediate ride, I have no trouble with this. And then we're going to come out extended play. We'll cross over Riordan Road. This is the same road we've crossed over a couple of times now. And then this is the top of GP. And so this is huge berms, except for the third to last one, like right around here, maybe this one here. This one has no high berm to it. So if you come into that hot like you did with these other ones, you'll fly off into some trees. So just be careful with that. So come through here. There's a jump down here at the bottom if you want. Now, when you're here, there's several different ways you can go. But what we like to do is take this little trail. So there's going to be a big intersection here. The road's here. Take this trail that sort of follows the road, and then this baby GP, and then this takes you to a little road intersection, and then keep going. And then you can go back down towards Toilet Bowl, or it's better if you just keep coming along this road. Follow this through, follow this through, follow this through, and then you end up here in Family Man. And so Family Man staging area, this is where all the parking is, and then there's a bunch of different ways and little tricks and whatnot, jumps and like a pump track and stuff like that in this area here. So you can either go back down here through Dropout, or a lot of people will probably go down Middle School here, which has a couple of good sized jumps. And then when you get to your last jump here, and this starts to go back uphill a little bit, there's a trail off to your left. You're going to want to take that one. Huge berms here. You'll really like that. Big berms. And then you'll come flying through this intersection. You might not even notice that it's there. You go across a bridge, and then this little part right here is a little, not super steep, but it's steep. And then there's a switchback, and then you're at the top right here. And so this is Cleeway. It's really wide, dry. You could make some sections of this are really hard, but a beginner can take it if they want, and skip all the stuff that's off to the left. So you'll take Cleeway down, keep going down Cleeway, and then there's this thing right here is probably my favorite thing in post. It's a huge berm on the left and a big berm on the right, and it sort of corkscrews you through, and you can really go fast. And then it takes you out to Seventh Stream staging area. And so sometimes people are parked here. You can take the road down just a little bit, and you can follow some trail action. It doesn't look like the trails are actually shown on the map, but it doesn't really matter. You'll see them on both sides of the road. There's like 2 jumps, and none of them are a big deal. You can roll them if you don't want to jump them, and then just follow the trail system all the way down to the bottom until you get to the pavement at the bottom of trail system, which takes you to Post Canyon Road. And if you want, you can just drive or ride your bike to Hood River. It's 2 miles to the river. All right.